I'm back with another video. I haven't done this in probably like a month now, and yes, I do feel guilty, and I actually really do miss it, but like it feels a bit weird now talking to the camera. Like I feel a bit like a weirdo. Like, how did I do this before? So normally now I'm all like, today I am literally just gonna be doing a get ready with me because I'm going to a party tonight. And I just thought I need to film a video. I haven't done one in ages, and this was the best idea I can come up with. I know it's not the best, but it's like a wee catch up too. I am on the Halloween spirit because I've got this on. I don't really know what look I'm going for the day, but we're just going to probably wing it, hope for the best, and we'll see what happens. Do not mind the setting. Oh my god, you see, this is Chet. He is just the cutest thing ever. Hopefully the lighting's okay too, because I'm literally just using the, what do you call it, like the sun. I would love to have like, you know, like them wee sheds people have out their back. I could go out there, I could film my videos out there. I don't need to worry about noise or nothing like that, and then everything's just set up ready to go. And because it's sort of hard sometimes when you film it in your bedroom, and I hate my bedroom at the minute. Like that's another story, I need a revamp of my bedroom. It's just so like dark and like goth vibes, and I'm not a goth. Not that there's anything wrong with being a goth, but I'm not. I just need a change of scenery. I don't really know if you probably don't even care about what I'm putting on my face, but I'm going to just tell you anyway. I put body lotion as a moisturiser on my face, which you probably should not do. Don't mind the broken nail too, that was all my fault. Why is eyeshadow not a thing anymore? I feel like it's like not a trend. They have eyeshadow on at the minute. Where's everyone been? I literally like have not done this in forever. I really do miss doing it. So oh my god, let's get on to why I am such a busy bee. I am a single mom who works 2 jobs, and for anyone wondering, it's just a TikTok reference. I'm not actually a mauler. I've got 2 jobs now. It has been going well so far. I've been so busy, like I feel like I don't have time to breathe, even speak to people, but I really love my second job. It's sort of along the lines of my degree, but not really. So it's like a youth worker. I don't actually know the title. So I've just been so flat out at the minute, and then when I'm not there, I'm over at Mark's, working there. I just feel like I can never give up Marks and Spencer's. I don't know what it is. I'm like, I can't leave you because it's my first job. It's like nearly like, you know, like your first love type thing. Like I feel like I just can't par with it. Genuinely cannot leave. Like this is my life. Like this is where I started. This is where Leah got her wings and flew. At the minute I'm just having such bother with like, you know, like tax. Oh my god, like I am such an adult now because I have to pay tax. Really makes me sick. I need to actually ring the people, like the tax people, whoever they are, and get that sorted, because apparently if you don't ring, like they tax you loads and all, and it's so confusing. I really should just ring, but you know me, I physically do not have the ability to ring somebody. They could actually be like, we're charging you £1 an hour now because we're taking it all off and taxing it bill. No bother. My last video, I was literally being all, oh, I don't want to be an adult. Like I can't, I don't want to. For a year I'm just not going to do anything. I'm going to, and now look at my, now I've got a job. You know how it happened? My uncle just texted me. I was like, here's this job, you need to go for it. And I was like, why not? Like I just need to step outside my comfort zone a bit. Was like getting flashbacks. Well actually not flashbacks, like future backs to the future of like me being an M&S still at like the age of like 30 and like accomplishing nothing in my life, and still probably only doing 12 hours and just loving my mommy still. Like I don't think, I feel like I can do more. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to waste this human. Also this concealer I'm using is Inglot All Covered 105. I don't think I really have any other bars. Oh my god, I went to see Halloween Kills in the cinema, you know, like the new Halloween film. I'm sorry, this is an unpopular opinion. Didn't like it. Like it did not scare me. I want to go see a scary film that like I am terrified of life afterwards. Oh my god. Oh my god, Easons. I do have a bar to tell you, and it's really like scary. Like I don't even know if I want to talk about it, because I like, if this is what I'm thinking, this person could be watching it. I was going to my friend's house one night after work, right? I finished at, can't remember, right, but I got to their house at 11 o'clock, right, at night. when I was driving up to their house, there was a man standing on the street and he had a high-vis like jacket on, right? And I was like, why is there a boy with a high-vis jacket on at 11 o'clock at night? Like, what is going on, right? And I went to park anyway, so he was like around the corner from where I was parking. And while I was parking, because I have such a creative, imaginative mind, I was like, oh my god, imagine like he comes over, and I was like, oh, don't think about it, it's grand. So I get out of the car and the man is literally has just appeared. Like, I didn't even see him walk towards me. It was just like as if he teleported around the corner, right? And I like shat bricks because I was like, oh my god, like what does he want? Like, is he gonna kidnap me? Am I gonna die tonight? What are we working with here? I'm like, oh, and he's like, do you know where such and such address is, right? And I was like, it's literally like where you were. You just had to walk another couple of steps and you would have been there, right? So I was really confused because he had no like delivery, like parcel. He looked like a delivery driver. He had no parcels. My throat's really like dry and itchy, and he had no parcels in his hand, right? And he didn't have a car, like he didn't have car keys, or I didn't see him beside the car or whatever. He had a phone. He did have a phone. If you're a delivery driver, like you know how to Google Map stuff, like you know what I mean? Like you're better at it. You're better at it than me. So why are you asking me, right? So all these things are going through my head. And the moment I was like, I just need to tell him where to go and then I can clear, right? Told him where to go. He said thanks, walked away. I closed the car, my door, locked my car because I was being very careful. And then the next morning came, right, and it was 8:30 in the morning. So I had to go home, get ready for work, blah blah blah, boring stuff, right? Just by chance, right, something caught my eye and I was like double looked at my tyre, right? Because I just seen this like pure shiny thing staring at me. I look at my tyre, guess what is right beside my tyre, and I'll explain where it was in a minute. A nail, this size of a nail, right? Pure like silver, like brand new. The only way I can describe this, right? So say this here's the tyre, right? This is the nail. Obviously the tyre's bigger than the nail, right? It was propped up. So like this here's the road. It was like propped up like that air against my tyre. Like so the jaggy part was at my tyre, sitting diagonal against my tyre. Someone purposely put a nail at the back of my tyre. No matter what reason it was for, someone took their time to get a nail and put it at my tyre. Now everyone, I have been so scared ever since, and that's why I don't even know why, I want to say it on here, because what if it's one of you? It's like, I don't know who is doing these things, and I do have a very obvious number plate. Like, did someone do it because it was my car? Did someone just do it? But then, like, it wasn't like the nail was sitting at the street and they just lifted it and put it there, like, because they thought it was funny, because it was a brand new nail. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was brand new. Like, they had the nail in their house that has never been used, and it wasn't there before I got there because I had to go under the space. Do you know what I mean? And I had to reverse out of the space too. That's what makes it worse, because there's a wall in front of me. So I parked this, like the wall's here, I parked this way. So I had to reverse out, and the nail was sitting so that whenever I reversed it would have went under my tyre. Now, why someone would do that, I don't know. Was it someone that like hits me? I don't know. I don't really think people do hit me, but like maybe someone does hit me out there. This is where it just begins, right? So then I was like, could it have been that delivery driver boy? But then he didn't know me. He didn't know I was coming, but you never know. Kiva Burke has really scared me, right? She has said to me, the first thing I thought of, Leah, was like this creepy old man has placed it there and thought you were going to come back out, and then you would have reversed, went over it, popped your tyre. He would have came over and been like, oh, your tyre's popped, here, let me just help you out. And then either like knifed me or like kidnapped me, or I don't know. But that genuinely puts so much fear into my body. Like, what is going on? Why is this happening? Like, was it coincidental? No, it wasn't. Like, someone done it, but for the reasons is what I'm just not really getting. Right, off camera I just tried to do eyeliner, but it doesn't work on me, so I'm gonna need to just cut it off. That wasn't the only thing that happened. So that whole nail incident happened. I was like freaking out, being like, someone wants me dead. I was getting them vibes off it, and then I was like, no, I need to wise up, it's grand. So then about, I would say nearly a week later, I was driving on my street, and my daddy was, I don't know why he was outside. I drove on and my daddy like was like talking, so I wrote down under. I was like, what do you want? And he was like, your tire looks flat. And I was like, wait a damn minute. Then it was all me, the front tire looks a bit flat too. I was like, what is going on? Why is all my tires flat? No, hold on a minute. The cap's off the front tire, right? So if anyone, as in a car freak, like I'm not, I don't have a clue what a cap is, right? So I was like, what do you mean a cap? And it was like, all your wheels have like you know, like it's like a cap that's on your tire so that people don't let them down, or I don't know why it's there, but it's a cap on it anyway, and the cap was missing, right? And my daddy was all, you definitely had a cap on that tire. So he was like, no, it was definitely on the tire, like, so someone must have took it off, right? As soon as he said someone must have took it off, I was like, wait a minute, like, what do you mean someone's took it off? Like, so then I started panicking. I was like, what's going on? My daddy pumped up air in both of the tires, put air in the back tire, and it didn't feel right. And he was like, I think you need to go get it checked. I think there's something on the tire, but I can't see it. And then I was holding my daddy, so what about the front tires, or like something on that? And he was all, no, someone must have like took the cap off and let air out of your tire, the front tire. So someone has came, let air out of my front tire, took the cap off, because if it was a slow puncture, it would have went down like the other one, but it didn't. And the other one, like, I don't really drive much, right? So this is my only explanation. I don't really drive much, and the places I drive aren't like back roads or anything, it's main roads. So what would I have got on my tire to make it a slow puncture? I don't know. The back one, maybe it was just a slow puncture and it was me driving or whatever, but the front one was definitely let down. I didn't even know you could do that, it was a thing. So someone has been tampering with my car, and I just don't know what to do now. Like, why? I have so many questions. Either I have a stalker who is doing these weird things for I don't know what reason. I don't know why I would have a stalker, like, but you just don't know. Or someone hits me, or I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but they're too far apart for it to all happen in the one time, because I would have noticed it. Does that make sense? So it wasn't done at the one time. So then I'm like, if it was just a wee one-off, someone was just being a wee rat that was walking past, but then how did that happen to my tire? Then like a week later, the person could be watching this video right now. It scares me a bit. If you're out there and you're doing this to me, like, go and just let me know. Tell me what your problems are with me, and I will try and help. Anyways, moving on from that bit of a shambles, I've got a club card. And I am so buzzing. It arrived on the post today. I've never had a club card before, and every time I go to Tesco's and I see that I buy something, like, Tesco's is there, I'm sorry, I'm just going to address it right now. Every time I go to buy something in Tesco's, it always says club card price. Like, I could buy something that's a fiver and the club card price is like 10p, and I'm just all, why do I not have a club card? I feel like recently my face has been so like spotty waddy, like join the dot program, and I just really can't be bothered. Because I started this new job, this is another thing, I don't know if it's just me, but like, I have to wear makeup. I can't not wear makeup, because if I didn't wear makeup and someone said something to me, I would just take a retina straight away. It's quite sad because I hate wearing it. It's not really a foundation, this Charlotte Tilbury thing. It's like, you're supposed to put it on before your foundation, but I just use it as foundation. Oh my god, Adele's new song, can we talk about it? Just the chorus. Go here's on the baby. Oh my god, it's just magical. I will definitely be karaokeing Go Easy on Me, or whatever you call it, whenever no one's at my house. No matter how many times I tan my ears, the tan just does not stick to my ears. I don't know what I'm wearing tonight either. Recently, I have put on a bit of weight. It's a very touchy subject, because usually these things don't bother, well, it bothers everyone to an extent, but it usually doesn't bother me as much as it has been bothering me. And I don't know why it's bothering me so much now. I don't know if it's because like winter too, and like your mood definitely changes when it goes from like summer to autumn to winter, like, do you know what I mean? I think that is why I'm taking everything so much worse. Now the trousers that used to be, you know, I needed a belt for, are now just snug. and it's really bothering me. We're allowed to have these days. Like, we had such a shitty year, and you know what, I don't ever want to be so like caring about my weight. Like, I just think there's bigger fishes to fry. So if anyone out there is on the same boat, we've got it. We need to focus on what's important, and if we want to do that, we better exercise just to be healthy. We do it. But if we want to eat that pound bag of crisps after a 3-course meal, we can do that too. I love eating. Eating is the one thing that excites me the most in life. What are y'all doing for Halloween anyways? Like, what is the plan? Halloween's a Sunday. Weird vibes. And I'm working in both of my jobs. So I'm working from 8 that morning to 12 at night. I'm blessed. I like Halloween films, like scary films. Like, I like looking, like, you know, people doing their makeup all different. Love that. But you know, actually Halloween itself, it's not about me. It scares me actually, because I feel like people just go mad on Halloween and I don't know why. Oh, by the way, if anyone wants to know, the Charlotte Tilbury flawless filter that I use is the shade 5 tan. It is a bit dark when well, it's not even dark, it's a bit orangey when you put it on, but if you have a tan, it's perfect. You know what really excites me? Married at First Sight. It's one of my guilty pleasures, and I watched the UK one and then I watched the season 6 Australian one. Mad. And now I'm watching, it must be the new season, I think it's season 8, so I haven't watched season 7, but I've watched The Vigil. Oh my god, BBC iPlayer, get on it. Submarines are like going around like England, Scotland, not Wales, or well, Wales as well, and Ireland. Like, they float around at the bottom of the ocean and they have nuclear deterrents on the ship or the submarine, and they'd be ready to attack. So this whole program, The Vigil, is like a fake program, but it's about like the real events. You know, boats, like fishing boats, normal boats, whatever boats, so many boats have been dragged down by these submarines because their nets have caught and like tangled in it, and while obviously the submarine doesn't stay still, it keeps moving and then it drags the whole boat down. But the government who are on the submarines do not stop or do not try and help. They literally just leave it, and the government get away with doing all this because they're not really supposed to be doing what they're doing. You know the Stena line that goes from, I think it goes from Belfast to Glasgow, and so many times it's came under close contact with a submarine that it was nearly pulled down, but it just managed to escape so many times. Anyways, I'm just going to set my little brows now. It was great getting on talking these again. I really feel like blessed. I don't even know what I'm wearing. I'm going to come back whenever I'm done. That's me already now. You're probably wondering why I'm filming this. So it's a Sunday now, and I have to edit the video to put up for yous on Monday, and well, it just didn't go to plan using. It was so bad. Like, as you last seen in that like 5 seconds ago in that clip, I was all, I'll come back whenever I'm ready, right? I went right before I like finished my makeup properly and went under my wardrobe to see what clothes I had to wear. Well, I swear to God, you sounds like, when I say mental breakdown, I gave myself a full-on hour and I really tried, and I was like, there has to be something. There has to be something. There was nothing. Long story short, cried my makeup off. I hated my hair. Nothing was working with my hair. I couldn't find an outfit because everything I tried on either didn't fit me or it like fitted, but it fitted like that air, like fitted really tightly. I had my pajamas on and all, and I was like, I'm bed, and I was like, I'm not going, I just hit myself, blah blah blah. My mommy was really trying her best to be like, it's okay, like, go on about you, it's all I have, and I was all, oh, I don't like anything you have. Christine and then my cousin Amy had to like ring me and try and like talk me round. Eventually got me talked round. Oh, I don't even know what I ended up wearing. It was actually a good night in the end up. I remember I was literally talking to you about me feeling like a bit like shit recently, and then that all happened. Like, I filmed this whole video and I don't even have like the end look. How awkward that. But I just came on to say I literally hope, fingers crossed, that I keep this up and keep filming and keep uploading my videos regularly, and have video ideas. That's all I have to say. Subscribe if you haven't.